Hello everyone, welcome back to Mordor. Right off the bat, Lunduf is trying to adopt this shiny motherfucker Radmas, and you know what the answer is? I really wish I knew why Lunduf was trying to adopt all of these guys. I thought we were going to have a few thousand gold pieces for this turn, but we only have 577. But projected treasury total for next turn, if I don't spend any money on anything right now, is 3,400 gold pieces. And you know what? I'm probably not going to spend much money this turn. But look at that. We have a troll cage in Dol Guldur, which means we can finally recruit some crazy mountain trolls up here and sick them on the weak elves once we get to warring with them again. Because, of course, we are still at peace. A bit of an interesting development near Edoras, though. It appears that we have an entire army of Isengard, led by Gazrat, supported by a further army of, I'm not sure which faction this guy is from. Looks like, I would say the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, perhaps. I'm not sure, actually, which faction that would be. Sure, let's go with any of these orcs. Anyway, these two armies are totally assaulting the shit out of Rohan's capital of Edoras, and you know they've got a full stack, but we've got two evil stacks here, so it's not looking good for Rohan at this very moment. They've got another castle right there, though, Dunharrow. Hopefully we see Edoras being taken and being held by our evil allies, but you know what, we're not sure. On the other side of our empire, we can see that we finally see a good runic general. We could go talk to him right now, but we're going to head north, follow the road a bit. Here we go, we can see some trade finally. I'm not sure where that is going. It's kind of just disappearing into the wastelands. But Lunduf here is going to... There we go. We found a large town. And we're going to talk to these guys, see if we can broker some deals of some description. Because, holy shit, there's a ton of trade coming out of this place and not a whole lot of trade heading into Nirnan. Look, we got one solitary cart for this entire stretch of road. But if you look over here, it's just like a fucking convoy. They must be heading down here, but you know, we can't even see the fucking caravans down here. I don't know where those guys are going, but I do intend to find out. Holy moly. Okay, so we've got a few units heading to the front lines, heading to the rear line. Ooh, who is this? Eldakar.
Would you believe I'm just laying low?
The first Gondorian assassin that we have found. I hope he's not going to kill Gazrat, or... Well, he could kill Nagzag or Uffluck for all I care, but hopefully not Gazrat. I'm not sure how Gazrat the Wrathful can be both here and leading this Isengard army. It's a different Gazrat. Apparently Gazrat is like John Doe for the orcs. But anyway, we're going to retrain these units back in Barad-dûr. We did retrain these two units this turn, and we could probably send them to Minas Morgul. But in the meantime, Dawndeath, the Honest, is going to be heading north towards, I forget what the town is called, but we're going to be taking Dagorlad. If Captain Durnfera stays out of the way, he may survive and live out the night. But there we go. We're going to be taking Dagorlad. I forgot the name already. We're going to be trudging through this swamp pretty soon here. Like I said, though, we're not going to be spending this remaining 500 gold pieces, so we might as well end the turn now. There's not a whole lot going on. I do think we need to be recruiting some more spies, though. I've got Lunmaz keeping an eye on Gondor over here. We've got Captain Adrahil again, and Captain Brandir, new guy, just kind of chilling in the back. But I'm not seeing much around Minas Tirith. But we do have a nice marker for that Victory Lass episode, which is always great. Here we go. Site of famous battle. Nice. Arthdor yet again. Yeah, we need to recruit some more spies, because I've just got Lunmaz keeping an eye on Gondor, and Gornag up here is keeping an eye on the elves. Gornag has a little bit more freedom, though. He can march all the way to Bjorn's Halls. Check out the Carrick, which is a large stony river island in the upper reaches of the River Anduin. And look at this, holy shit, we just found Legolas, who is not an emissary. He is actually the faction heir. He is the prince of the elves, And he's not 40 years old, but he is damn beautiful, I gotta say. Also, Captain Seberlandon, but we don't really give a shit about him. And here is Afer... Oh my god, Afadorindir. Just gonna butcher that name, holy shit. Look at these elven buildings, they're so beautiful. I'm really wondering who did the art for these, or even how did they do the art. Maybe it's from, whatchamacallit, Battle for Middle-earth? I don't really know. But, you know what, these buildings, they look pretty elven and pretty. But we can read about the Anduin Vale right here. And look at this. Special units, Bjornings, Rivermen, Athala Rangers. Nice. Anduin is the river that crossed most of Middle-earth east of the Misty Mountains, passing through many lands. It had received many names, Langflood by the ancestors of the Rohirrim, the Great River of Wilderland in the western of Rivendell and the Shire, and simply the Great River in Gondor. All these names are in recognition of the river's length. Of course, it flows from its source in the Grey and Misty Mountains to the Ethyr Anduin in the Great Sea, Belagare. Alright, so... yeah, I'm sure every single town probably has that information. Ooh, oh, that's Austin Giel. It looks very elvish now. I'm not sure it looked so elvish before, but there we go. Okay, Dol Guldur. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this piece of shit right now. We do need to scout to the east here because, as you can see, it's elves all the way around except for right here where we haven't actually looked yet. So maybe that's a mission for Gornag. We'll pull him to the southeast and we can actually get a good get some eyes on what the fuck is over here in like a million turns. Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna move on here. Okay, literally every turn Lunduf is trying to adopt someone. I think I'm just gonna put a counter on the top right here eventually just to keep track of how many orphans that Lunduf has found. Like, this guy is 40 years old. There's no reason we need to be adopting him. I'm sure he's doing just fine out there in the wastelands of Mordor. I mean, maybe he's being picked on for all I know. Maybe he is being bullied and he is in tears every single day. But I don't know. Lunduf doesn't tell me this shit. Maybe if he did, then I would be a little bit more understanding. And maybe I would finally accept a freaking adoption. But up until that point, it's not going to happen. Okay, we failed to join the invasion of Edoras. And our reputation with the Dark Lord is not as high as it once was, but holy shit, he is so pleased with the Orcs of Gundabad. He would actually probably marry the Orcs of Gundabad if he was given the opportunity. Oh boy, we got yet another army, which is the Orcs of Gundabad, which means that this is most likely the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, I believe, is the other faction. Yes, so we got all of our friends are coming out to attack Edoras. I don't know how they got this far without being intercepted, but there you go. We got 3 full stacks attacking Edoras. And you know what? I'm not sure how we can see who is actually in the crusade. I think it is actually just these 3 armies. I'm not sure about Rune or Harad. Perhaps they joined. I couldn't fucking tell you. But here we go. We got a few units in Minas Morgul, Kerendros, Cirith Ungol, and the like. And a few more have been retrained in Barad-dûr. So we're going to be moving them pretty quickly here. There we are. To Cirith Ungol. And one more unit back to Barad-dûr. There we go. You know what? We have 2,500 gold coins for this turn. And I'm not sure what we can spend that on. But damn, we have ballista towers in the Black Gate, which will definitely assist in that defense, hopefully. And then West Osgiliath has a hunting lodge. East Osgiliath probably has a ton of buildings to build. For example, a butchery, which would allow us to recruit another spy. So I may just do that. We can also build this guardhouse for the diplomat, but I'm not sure we want to do that. Okay, I'm going to build this butchery because A, it is extremely cheap, and B, I'm not sure we can build any worthwhile buildings anywhere else. A blacksmith in Kerendros, not great. Kerendros it's got enough buildings as is. It's mostly blacksmiths I'm seeing so far. We get a hunting lodge in Emen Arnen. Yeah, none of our cities are down to build anything. We just don't have enough money. Okay, so you know what? I think we'll just hold over until next turn. Hey, what is that? That is a blacksmith. Yeah. We could build a boyar in West Osgiliath, but it's not really necessary. Yeah, alright. Never mind. We're just going to hold that money until next turn. Dawndeath, of course, will be moving north. At some point, we will actually see the town we are besieging, but it is not this day. Where's Gornag? Here he is. Anywhere in here? Gornag, there you go. Alright, we're going to head back this way, and we'll scout some more shit. Erendelen is a bit weak and undermanned. You know what? I think Ostingil would be a good target to hit. First of all, it's kind of out of the way, and it's not really near any of the Sylvan Elves' large town right now. For example, this large city, Keras Galadon. I'm not sure if that's like their capital, perhaps. No, it would say if it was the capital, but shit, it is large. Large. And the Sylvan Elves, you know what? The Sylvan Elves, rather, they have actually extended a lot. Their empire is quite big at this point. And I don't think we've even seen their capital, which is a bit worrying. I'm not sure where the hell it is. Oh, of course, it's right here. It's Bjorn's Halls, for some reason, is the capital. I don't see Bjorn's Halls as being the capital of the Sylvan Elves, but there you go. I thought it would be somewhere actually in the forest. This is nowhere near the forest. But anyway, Ostingil seems like a good target, for it is small, it is slightly out of the way, and it is kind of on the fringe of their territory. So that would be a good target for good old Khamul here in a few turns. I'm not sure, can Khamul, should he have the trolls for upkeep of 500 gold coins? Can we swing that? No. You know what, we're going to hold off until we are for sure going to be at war with the Sylvan Elves. Then we'll recruit those trolls and go fucking nuts. Okay, I totally forgot about our diplomat. Here we go. Let's get some maps from these guys. I wonder if they would perhaps be willing to give us some subsidies of, I don't know, 500 gold coins for 5 turns. Would that be something they are interested in? That is demanding. Never mind. Okay, you know what? We now have maps of Rune. Damn, that is a big fucking place. Holy shit, look at this guy. He's a fucking Yeti. A fucking Yeti, I say. Alright, okay, so Isengard tried to take Edoras. They were beaten back with not much of an effect on the stack in Edoras. But look at this. We got Lord Théoden the Just. He just came out of nowhere, and he's probably going to put an end to this. But first of all, the Orcs of Gundabad have stepped up to the plate, so we'll see how they do. And there we go. We also got maps of Rune that last turn. And look at this. It is fucking massive. That is a massive kingdom. So we're going to head south to Harad, and we're going to try to get maps from them as well. I'm not sure. What is this? Who is this? Is that Harad up here? No. Who is this? Oh, it's a sea. My god, I'm dumb. That is a sea right there. I thought that was another faction, but no. It's a fucking body of water. Okay, so we're going to head south as originally planned, towards the Harad kingdom, I suppose. Kingdom of Harad, is that something? Yeah, so we already have trade rights with Rune, as I had assumed. But we're not making a whole lot of money off it, unfortunately. But we do have some fucking hunting lodges in Emenanen, which is great. And look at that, even more retraining going on in Barad-dûr. And we can actually recruit a ton of units, some Morning Guard as per usual. And we've retrained some Maulers, and we need to retrain yet another unit of those Maulers. Cirith Ungol is getting a bit crammed. There we go. Those units actually can't make it to Minas Morgul, unfortunately, but there you go. Alrighty, probably need a Raider unit for Hanathunun, but this unit can go to West Osgiliath. Okay, we have 4 Raiders in West Osgiliath, a Mauler and 2 Orc bands, a few Scouts. West Osgiliath is not looking too bad right now. Could probably pull some of these units from the rear guard here. Pull these 4 for West Osgiliath. There we go. Alrighty, Dawndeath will continue forever onward. There it is, Malalad. And we can actually assault this fucking place right now. It doesn't have any walls or anything. It is just a village of Rohan. So we're just going to march in and take the place. It's barely defended. Here we go. Any second now. Okay. It's Captain Eltham. And you know what? It's scouts and militia, so we can just jump right in. I'll see you on the battle map. You know what? I was just thinking I probably could have auto-resolved this battle, but I wasn't really thinking, apparently. I just wanted to get some blood on my hands, apparently. But anyway, I'm going to move my scouts up any fucking... Oh, I see what I've done. There we go. I'm going to move my scouts up pretty quickly here, and I think... Oh, I did it again. My God. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I am having some technical difficulties. There we go. Okay, I sorted it. I'm going to grab my raiders plus Vatha. There we go. And we're just going to march into this town, pretty much. I'm just going to throw a couple volleys in there with my archers, but other than that... you know what? Our orc raiders should make a short work of these militia units, but just to be sure, I'm going to pull Dawndeath around the flank. Actually, my maulers would probably be a better choice. I'm confused as to the use of maulers. I think they may be best versus heavy armor, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, I'm going to get my scouts to fucking let loose. I'll move my raiders up. Here we go. Right in there somewhere. Dawndeath, of course, is going to prepare to charge in, and we're about to be attacked by those cavalry. Oh, never mind, it's the militiamen. They're going nuts. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, the AI got smart there, and they plugged up the hole where... goddamn, it's Dawndeath. Oh my god, I nearly forgot his name. Don't tell him. He would be fucking livid. Okay, but we can just get Dawndeath to head around the rear and absolutely dominate those guys. Our raiders are going to make short work of these militiamen. If only my archers would stop firing at them and actually fire at these scouts. That would be flippin' fantastic. There we go. Okay. There we go. Those militiamen are running out to chase after Dawndeath, which is a fool's errand, because we are going to be charging those scouts right there. And you know what? I gotta say, our archers are being pretty ineffectual right now. Pretty ineffectual, I gotta say. It appears that we haven't taken a single casualty, but the Rohirrim have lost at least like 10% of their force. Oh shit, here we go. Dawndeath has just charged into the rear of these scouts, and it appears that he's killed quite a few of them, and they're slowly getting roasted by those archers. Slowly but surely. The spearmen have smartened up, and they're coming to the aid of that other unit there. Finally, they finally clued in. I'm not sure, should we pull out and do the exact same thing? I don't know. Dawndeath is gonna get... Okay, never mind. Those spearmen have, Oh, they're fucking with me. They are fucking with me hardcore. I thought they were gonna leave the city, entirely. But they're actually just gonna circumvent this entire cavalry battle for... No, never mind! Oh, I thought they were just gonna be like... and head towards this battle over here, which would have been a dumb decision. But there they go. They have gone to support their scouts, and I guess that's the end of Dawndeath's reign in the center of town. But, oh, I see. It's Uvatha's unit at the forefront. The vanguard of our army, actually. They are just slaughtering these militiamen like no fucking problem. Dawndeath just needs to reform briefly so we can get another charge off on these scouts with a Nazgul Screech and all. Here we go. We're going to charge into the rear of these spearmen now that they have actually engaged the rest of my force. Unless, of course, they turn around to face Dawndeath, which is... It's looking like that is what they're doing. I say looking like, but that appears to be not what... Well, yes, that's actually what they're doing. Great. Well, we'll get a Nazgul Screech going. We're going to charge into these spearmen. Hopefully it goes well. Maybe we'll fucking scare them just like that. We're very quickly losing Black Numenorians. As one would expect, that didn't go nearly as well as I'd hoped. I was kind of hoping that my Black Numenorians would just wash over the spearmen, but of course, that's not really how it works. Oh, there goes one last one. We are down to 44 men in Dawndeath's unit, unfortunately. But once those spearmen turn around, no, they're playing it very smart this fucking battle, I gotta say. But Uvatha is making short work of that one unit, and look at that. I think we just killed the captain, I'm hoping. If Uvatha died, that would be very embarrassing. But no, Uvatha lives on in our hearts and our memories, and also in actual fact he lives on just in general because he did not die. Okay, we're just gonna have Dawndeath just creeping up on these spearmen. Maybe he can charge them if they're not paying attention, which is kind of what's looking like it's going like that way right now. We'll have to get Dawndeath all over it. Whoop! Never mind, they turned around just in time once again. That was a terrible charge, but Uvatha and Co. are probably about to hit up these fucking guys pretty soon here. Dawndeath is actually inflicting quite a few casualties there. There's only 6 scouts left, and we are soon going to be through the lines here and into the rear of these spearmen, and they're wavering right now. So I assume any second now they're going to be routing, thus giving us the town. Look at that, Malalad. Here it is. It looks quite quaint. We've got a nice park here. This hut here, of course, will have to be demolished to make way for our Shrine of Melkor. This windmill could probably stay. In actual fact, it's going to be a historical monument because, holy shit, it is picturesque. Okay, our scouts and friends are actually continuing to fire into our forces, which is a bit worrying, of course. Okay, someone is blowing a horn. I'm not sure who and or where that is coming from, but damn, it is inspirational. Inspirational to me and probably to these militiamen as well. For some reason, they refuse to break, but Dawndeath has actually... He's only lost 2 men from that sustained combat with those militiamen. For some reason, they were not doing... Like, holy shit, that is a lot of dead Rohirrim right there due to Dawndeath. For some reason, they were not doing well against Dawndeath here, but the first charge we did, they were doing exceptionally well, but this one, not so much. I don't really know. But we'll get another Nazgul Screech going on, and then we'll break the Rohirrim right here with this final charge. Blam. Dawndeath, of course, is once again filled, just filled to the brim with blood, because, as we all know, Dawndeath is actually hollow. He's just a hollow cloak. And as he fights, I'm sure he just... It's not that he drinks the blood, it's just it flies in as he's stabbing and slashing, you know, just the spray, it just collects in his gaping mouth and slowly trickles down until trickles down into his boots, and then his cloak just fills up. And that's when you know it's been a good battle, when you talk to Dawndeath and he's just got blood seeping out of every well, I would say pore, but I'm not sure if cloth has pores. Cloth is just really a porous material to begin with. Okay, we've got 1 man left in this battle. There he goes. He's done. He is done for, and we have actually won the battle. Huzzah! A battle we didn't actually need to fight, but you know what? I wanted to anyway. I hope you enjoyed the spectacle. Okay, here we go. Clear victory. The battle for Malalad in the 2998 of the Third Age. Perfect. 1 more town brought under the wing of Mordor. And you know what? We're probably going to have to build a ton of watchtowers around this territory. But there we go. We're going to occupy the settlement. Relations worsened, of course. Dawndeath now has a Rohan shield. It's really getting nuts. I think he's got a piece of equipment from every single faction out there, really. Let's see. You know what he he has a Gondor shield already and a Rohan shield. Okay, he's got 1 shield too many, but Uvatha he too has a shield. Oh my god, a diplomat from Dale. Dale is all the fucking way over here. What is he doing down here? That's very odd. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna grab probably Dawndeath himself to build some watchtowers. I may actually take Uvatha the Horseman. He is much more expendable than Dawndeath, because what's probably going to happen is we're going to march out on this road here, and be ambushed by some Rohirrim that are for some reason still kicking around. I don't know. Okay, holy shit, this place is just crawling with followers of Melkor. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, but we're going to crank the taxes down low so Malalad can get some fucking walls pretty soon here. Let's see. Dagorlad. Oh shit, Dagorlad is a dusty plain that lay to the northwest of Mordor, immediately below the Black Gate of the Moranin. That's not true at all. What do you mean, immediately below the what? I'm confused by that. I suppose they mean below as in directly outside of the Black Gate? I'm not sure. Anyway, main vegetation is mountains, special units none, reduced building capacities. I'm not sure what that means, but from this blank scroll here, we can basically assume that it means we can't build shit. Oh, man. Okay. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Is Dwarf Wall the one who eats men? Is that who it is? No, but he's utterly immaculate, actually. Good at walls. Faction leader. Perhaps that was Dwarf Wa. One of our Nazgul just eats human flesh. I'm pretty sure it was Dwarf Wa, actually. Yeah, there we go. See, he's got human flesh. Man, okay. Anyway, I don't know why I was curious about that, but I definitely was. But anyway, I'm sure we can fit one more turn in, so here we go. So Skald, first of all, is an influential motherfucker. I'm not sure who he is, but that portrait is sublime. Second of all, Dale is trying to get trade rights with us, which is slightly odd. If they were to trade with us, I'm sure it would damage their reputation somewhat, but I cannot turn down trade rights, so I'm going to have to accept. There we go.
I cannot thank you enough for accepting.
I'm not sure why they're so elated. Apparently they're starving over there. They are poor as shit. Wealth poor. Power supreme, apparently. But anyway, priorities unknown as well. This is a slightly odd situation. We're at peace with the elves, and now we are trading with Dale. I don't know, but we're going to certainly profit from this. I'm hoping so.
Well, that seemed fruitful.
Okay, another adoption thrown onto the fire. We have failed a mission, of course. The evil armies grow. Harad has joined the crusade. Speaking of, invasion, I guess. They just recently beat back an army of Rohan. I'm not sure if it was Theoden or not, but holy shit. Edoras is weathering the storm like nobody's business. They have cranked out a huge amount of units. I'm not sure how much of this is the script, the garrison script, and how much is actually them just, not losing many men. I'm not sure, but holy shit, they have basically diminished these two stacks right here, and they beat back that stack of Isengard already. They're not doing bad. Not too shabby at all. And we have 6,000 gold coins because I assume I forgot to spend some last turn, but we are now the largest faction due to our acquiring of Dagorlad. We have a ballista maker in Barad-dûr, and I'm sure we can build a catapult maker probably right the fuck now. That is why we have been saving up. It is in fact for a catapult maker so we can get some troll catapults and whatnot. Little Marsh Wall finally has roads, so it's very easy to get to now. But unfortunately, there's not much else to build. I'll build a butchery here so we can get another spy. Cirith Ungol has a bowyer. Great. Okay. We are slowly becoming stronger. Slowly and surely becoming stronger. Oh shit, look at this ballista. Sweet. It's got a sick fucking shield on it with this very iconic Eye of Mordor. Very nice. I would definitely want some of those in my army, but I may just spring for a catapult eventually. Oh shit, Harad is now at war with Rohan. Finally we'll get some support in these wars.
Get ready for fight.
Alright, Uvatha. First of all, I'm not sure where a good spot to build a watchtower is. Perhaps right on the river here. I don't actually have enough money to build a watchtower because I just spent it all. But I'm sure Uvatha can just chill there for a turn. Arthdor.
No, fool. Send your emissary to
What are you doing, Arthdor? You're just fucking going all over the place, offering treaties and whatnot. Lunmaz is not seeing a whole lot around Gondor. We found Captain Kethor, which is just one unit. And that's about it. Now, Gornag, on the other hand, is just passing past Emen Fuin, and there we go. We found the borders of Dale. Here we go. Captain Thwiedemir, and also Captain Harkin. Nice. God, I hope not. If you remind me of one of my own captains, that doesn't bode well for you, because that basically just means you're an ugly motherfucker, honestly. If you look like an orc, or you remind me of an orc, then you're just the most ugly piece of shit to have ever graced the walls of Dale. Okay, we are slowly making our way south, and by slowly I mean holy shit, he just took a hop, skip, and a leap. These roads apparently are very, very well kept, very well maintained, and they are treating Lunduf very well, I gotta say. We got a lot of units in the Black Gate. I'm gonna retrain this scout because we can spare it, and I may pull these orc bands somewhere else, but I mean, they can just stay there. I mean, free upkeep. It's as if they're not even there, really. Somewhere we got to cut costs, though, because we are actually not doing well in the financial department. I mean, we're scraping by at this point. That trade with fucking Dale, it doesn't seem to be doing much, to be honest. It's as if we never even had that trade agreement. But, I mean, every trade agreement is a boon to us, so I'm not going to complain too much. Alright, there we go. We've got a couple units in Minas Morgul, and West Osgiliath is packed to the gills with orcs. Karandros as well, Henneth and Nun. And, if I were to... Oh, shit. Is this, Dale here? Yes, wow. Dale has extended all the way down to the, walls of Mordor, it appears. Is that Dale? I'm not sure, actually. Yep, it is Dale. Apparently they extend all the way from up here down here. I was not quick enough to the draw to acquire those lands, but I may be able to march against Rohan, perhaps take some towns around here. I'm not sure where... Oh, it might be this town here, actually. Is this all East Emnet? Yeah, okay. So this is the town that we'd have to take to capture this province here. Seems as if it's not really worth it. Anorian, though. I haven't seen the Gondorian town there, so maybe I'll get Lunmaz to scout that out. Maybe we can take Anorian and cut off Gondor from the north. That would only get us surrounded by Rohan, though, which is a bit of a problem. We could always push north into Sylvan lands, but of course we're at peace with the Sylvan elves. I would say we should push against Dale with the support of Rune, but I mean, we did just broker a trade agreement with them, but that doesn't really mean much. We could always just break that to capture some easy territories. But anyway, everyone, I think I'm going to end it here. As always, thank you for watching. It is greatly appreciated. And subscribe if you like this, perhaps. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. That's just fine. But either way, you could leave a comment below as well. Anyway, I'll see you next video, guys.